Welcome. Yoruba Group, Petition, UN, EU, AU, British, American governments, others over alleged human rights abuse. So, ladies and gentlemen, now the Oduduwa people, now them petition Buhari. Not be only Buhari them petition, ladies and gentlemen. Them petition all the whole governors from the south, including Kogi and Kwara states. According to the petition, when them write to this foreign government, then they demand for 4 good things when they want make President Muhammadu Buhari do. And also, they can warn the FG to stay away from Gani Adams and the leader of the Oduduwa agitations. So, we go take a look, make we take see how they write this their petition. But before we go into the whole detail, I want to use this little opportunity to thank everyone when they watch from Kitty, those of you when don't subscribe, and even those who never subscribe. For now, whenever subscribe, I say make one subscribe to our channel, because not only this place una go to get the real news when una deserve. Now, Buhari and APC people, I think they are still sleeping. These people, they got to wake up from their slumber. You know, in Nigeria, where all of us come from, the people won't be our leaders. Then do they take things for granted based on just because the power they their hand. Nothing whether they value about we when be Nigerian people. Nothing. They don't even like us. They don't want to see us. Tell me now, a lot of people, a lot of groups, a lot of organizations, freedom fighters, comrades, they don't wake up saying, it is time to take action against this evil regime called BRIISH regime. A lot of scandals when we don't already see. So the Buhari or the APC people, all the leaders when they now, why is it that these people up to this moment, they know they come address anything? They not address the whole situation. All of us don't see what happened yesterday. And again, make I take this opportunity to thank Omoile, sure, thank Nnamdi Kanu, thank the whole comrades them when we see then gather mind, come out yesterday, come protest against injustice, against oppression. People been they would say, oh, make them see whether they go fit carry out this planned protest. In fact, in the face of police, even though say police, IG, and all whatnot, threaten protesters not to come out. Still, they come out. So this is the beginning, and we have to continue marching forward without relenting. Because if we relent, we got problem. These people, they will come back and attack us. So the best thing to do is non-stop protest. Every day by day, they grow in millions until we see the end of the matter. Una come out yesterday, make una come out tomorrow, come out next tomorrow, come out the following day. Every month by month, year to year, the protest will continue to go on. Now, Nigerian people don't they wake up. Everybody don't they wake up. That is why I thank all these people when gather minds, come out, come do this protest. Most especially Omoyele Sowore and his followers. Again, my thanks to the Oduduwas. Again, my thanks to the IPOB worldwide. Now we get a voice, now we get the momentum, and we go still win at the end of the day. We go still win this battle, no matter what any governor they tell us, no matter what President Muhammadu Buhari, aka Jubri, they come at the Contalona. We must to prevail. If we not prevail, now laugh, then go laugh us. If we not win this fight, where will they fight? Now laugh these people, then we continue to the laugh us. So we are not stopping. We are not going to stop until we are victorious. Until we are victorious. I say a lot of people yesterday, they think say, they think no go waka. All of them don't open ear when they come laugh the comrades worldwide. They waited to see Revolution Now people failing. They waited to see Oduduwas people failing. They waited to see IPOB falling. But this morning, they not believe waiting all of them see yesterday. That is to show you see something must to change in that country. That's to show you see things don't they change. That's to show you say our brothers and sisters back home, even the ones in abroad, don't they wake up? They are waking up. APC go to sleep when they go see look, that revolution now, it don't stand. IPOB don't stand. Everything don't stand. If una get President Muhammadu Buhari, why it no go come out to speak in this period of time when we see all these things now they happen on top APC hand? That's why I see now APC people, now then they water IPOB, they water Oduduwas people, they water our comrades, and then they give them hope and strength to continue. And we are going to continue. Now to the petition when they write to these people regarding FG abuse. Make we read a little bit, make we see how then take give condition and the people when they write to. Okay. Yoruba group petitions UN, EU, AU, British, American government orders over alleged human rights abuse. A Yoruba self-determination group, Yoruba Voice of Liberation, Yovolib, YOVOLIB, has petitioned the United Nations, UN, European Union, EU, African Union, AU, the United States of America, USA, United Kingdom, UK, Nigeria's Human Rights Commission, and all governors of Yoruba-speaking states, including Kogi and Kwara states. The group also warned the Nigerian government against arresting leading Yoruba nationalists, most especially the President General of the Yoruba World Congress, YWC, and Arara Ona Kankafu of Yoruba land, Eba Gani Adams, saying Nigerians in the diaspora will respond if the two leaders are touched. In a statement titled, 4 Things President Muhammadu Buhari Must Do to Avoid International Action and Sanctions, are made available to newsmen on Thursday, 1st October. The president of the group, president and co-convener, Mr. Ayo Faleti, United Kingdom-based Nigerian, first-class product of University of Ibadan, and another co-convener, Dr. Adekunle Ademola, a United Kingdom-based lawyer. Nigerian government must respect right of expression, end violence on peaceful protesters, and provide platform for dialogue on way forward. The job of law enforcement agencies is to monitor the protest such that order is maintained. This is far from the case in treatment of protesters in Nigeria. For example, in September 2019, Agnes Coleman, United Nations Special Reporter for Extrajudicial, stated in her report on 29 and 30th May 2016 during a demonstration, the Nigerian military opened fire on IPOB members and bystanders in Onitsha. At least 60 persons were killed and over 70 injured, mainly shot in the back. The exact number of deaths remain unknown. No, why the army and their police now cannot go and open fire to all this Boko Haram or ISIS, the way where they open fire to innocent Nigerian people when they protest. They continue. People of Yoruba land and entire Nigeria have the right to peacefully express their choices in the affairs of Nigeria. In every civilized community, similar to what operated during Brexit and similar situation in the history of nations, group parties for and against particular terms of association should be allowed to exercise their fundamental right of expression in enabling environments that enhance informed choices. Also, Nigerian government must desist from part of deploying military and lethal weapons on peaceful protesters. It is the job of the police to control citizen population and law enforcement, while the army is for controlling and enforcing borders, dispatching military to meet peaceful protesters with lethal weapon is in breach of the law, national and international. For example, it is very alarming that trailer load of heavily armed military men was deployed targeting an individuals in the case of Mr. Sunday Adeyomo, all in an attempt by the federal government to stop a planned peaceful protest. No harm should happen to Mr. Sunday Adeyomo. No harm should happen to Arere Gani Adams. No harm should happen to Professor Banji Akintoye. No harm should happen to citizens agitating for their rights. They continue. We ask that the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Toka Yusuf Borata, return to the barrack with his armed men and leave the job of protest management to the police. Yoruba people of the southwest Nigeria and all ethnicities must not condone the practice of unprovoked attack of killings of protesters, which are purely out of state terrorism. The Nigerian government must honor obligations under Arms Trade Treaty or be prepared to face international sanction on supply of weapons. In April 2013, the United Nations adopted the Arms Trade Treaty (ATT) to regulate the international trade of weapons in a way to enhance international and regional peace and reduce human suffering, including suffering in the hands of governments that use this weapon to suppress the citizens. Nigeria ratified and acceded to this treaty on August 2013, and it came into force on 24th December 2014. The report by various bodies are in the condemnation of interaction between peaceful protesters and Nigerian government forces. We call on Nigerian government to honor relevant obligations. A country where lethal weapons are deployed on peaceful demonstrators must be sanctioned in relation to the international treaty, and supply of such weapons must be cut off an obligation to which the international community must stand by. Nigerian government must honor and recognize the right to life of the people. Article 3, Universal Declaration of the Human Rights, 1948, protects the right to life. Section 33 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria provides that persons living in Nigeria shall have a right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally unless in execution of the sentence of a court of a criminal offense of which he had been found guilty. Section 33 of the Constitution provides for lawful step in defending citizens' properties. The government of Federal Republic of Nigeria has demonstrated alarming degree of failure on this ground, considering the degree of loss of lives and properties. We are calling on government of all Yoruba states and all other states where many citizens are directly having their fundamental human right to life compromised to do more to ensure the protection of life and properties in their states and regions. Lastly, the world is watching, particularly as the anniversary of independence of the country approaches, and we demand that the right of the people be observed to the full dictates of the law, this statement said. So, ladies and gentlemen, now so the Yoruba people and the Oduduwas people, now so then tell us regarding their petition. See, then write petition to AU, EU, UN, British, then United States of America over human rights abuse. So now we don't see their first protest where they make their case. They don't already do them yesterday, and it was very, very successful. Lastly, shame to all those people when they claim say, oh, or when don't wait to see the brutality of the police against the comrades and the protesters. We shall be victorious. One love, everybody. See you guys.